Before we start today's incredible journey into the world of rare Indian coins, make sure you subscribe right now, because I bring you powerful stories, hidden values, and unbelievable discoveries that can change the way you look at everyday coins forever. If you enjoy learning something new, especially if you're above 50 and lived through the times when these coins were actually in circulation, then this channel is your home. Hit subscribe so you never miss a treasure again. Today, I'm bringing you a story that takes us back to the early 1970s, a period when India was going through a major transformation. If you lived through those times, you'd remember the challenges, the hopes, the changes in currency, and the constant push to build a stronger nation. The coin we're talking about today is not just a small piece of metal. It is a piece of India's agricultural history, a reminder of the hardships farmers faced and the dreams of a country that relied on agriculture for its survival. This is the Indian 50 paise coin from 1973, the one that proudly carried the message "Grow more food." Now imagine holding this coin in your hand. It's lightweight, simple, and easy to overlook, but it carries decades of stories. For many older viewers, this coin may bring back memories of buying vegetables from local markets, traveling in buses, or saving pocket money. Back then, 50 paise had real value. A cup of tea, a bus ticket, a small snack from the street vendor, these were moments of everyday life that many of you might remember clearly. And this little coin was part of that world. But the reason this coin was made wasn't just to circulate. It was created to spread a message that the entire country needed to hear: India needed to grow more food. The early 70s were a time of struggle. The Green Revolution had begun, but the country still faced food shortages. Farmers were trying new seeds, new irrigation methods, and new farming techniques. The government wanted to remind everyone, urban or rural, that the nation's future depended on agriculture. So they created a coin that literally carried the message in the hands of millions. Every time someone used it, the message spread: grow more food, grow a stronger India. Coins that carry a slogan are usually made with a purpose beyond currency. They're made to educate, motivate, and leave an imprint on the minds of people. And today, decades later, this coin is attracting collectors from around the world, not because of its metal but because of its meaning. Many coins lose their historical importance as time passes, but this one keeps getting more special because it captures a turning point in India's development. The 50 paise Grow More Food 1973 coin was made of nickel, giving it a shiny appearance when new. The obverse carries the national emblem of India, the lion capital, something every Indian recognizes instantly. The reverse shows agricultural symbols that remind us exactly why the coin was minted. For collectors, this combination of historical messaging and national identity makes the coin stand out from almost every other half rupee released around that time. Now think about this. Millions of these coins were used, exchanged, rolled in pockets, forgotten in drawers, and lost in fields. Most of them got damaged, scratched, worn out, or simply disappeared. But the rare ones that survived in clean, crisp condition are the ones collectors chase today. And this is what truly makes the 1973 version fascinating. Although it was a circulated coin, the number of coins found in high-grade condition is surprisingly low. That's what creates rarity. And rarity is what creates value. Collectors above the age of 50 who grew up with these coins are now looking back with nostalgia. Many want to preserve a piece of their past, and they're willing to pay more than ever to have it. Younger collectors are also realizing how meaningful these old message-based coins are. And international collectors love coins with social history behind them. This growing demand is what's pushing the price of certain rare condition pieces into unbelievable ranges. I want you to imagine watching this coin as if you were seeing it the first time today. The coin is small, but the detail is sharp. The lettering carries a message that is just as relevant today as it was back then. And the year 1973 sits boldly like a timestamp from a different era. When a coin tells a story and carries a message, it becomes more than metal. It becomes heritage. Many people underestimate the value of old Indian coins because they remember them as everyday currency. But collectors don't look at the coin the same way. They look at its journey, its meaning, its rarity, and its survival. A coin that has passed through millions of hands but still stands untouched is like a surviving witness of history. And the Grow More Food coin, especially from 1973, fits exactly into that category. That's why it has been rising in demand in recent years. Now, if you're someone who enjoys collecting or simply enjoys history, this coin gives you both. You don't just own a coin, you own a message from the past. You own a reminder of how a country came together to overcome food shortage. You own a symbol of progress. And owning that is something truly special. So as we wrap up this powerful journey into the story of the Indian 50 Paise 1973 Grow More Food coin, let me tell you what many of you have been waiting for. In rare, high-grade, untouched, exceptional condition, something collectors call mint state or near mint, the auction price of this coin can shock many people. And the highest estimated value for an ultra-rare specimen can go as high as 1 million.